Alright, where's the bloody board? Greetings to my fellow Peace Blunderers. How is everybody doing? What the... yeah, great intro. How is everyone doing on this Sunday night? Sunday afternoon, Sunday morning, Sunday night, who cares? Welcome to the stream wherever you are. I'm trying to find a board. Let me give me a second. It's a bit weird, isn't it? This should be okay, right? Yes, that's much better. That's much better. Nice. Stoyan, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Tonight we're having a tournament as per usual in about an hour's time, 15 minutes to be precise, and we are very much looking forward to what's going to take place. You know, in about an hour's time. Good you. I'm decent. I'm recovering from the debacle that was my birthday. It was a debacle in a good sense. We had some good time. But yesterday I slept for like maybe 12 hours. And today I also slept for about 12 hours. It feels like I'm still in recovery mode. Although I cannot allow a third night like this in a row because, you know, tomorrow is Monday. So we gotta watch it. Gotta watch it. Can't sleep too much, can I? Also, any extra hours of sleep I'm getting that I should not be getting are the extra hours I could have otherwise spent, you know, making videos, which is not nice. I would rather do that than sleep, than be just completely inactive. But what can you do? That's human bodies for you. As it stands, we've got just me and Mr. Nemesis in the tournament. Everyone who's watching this, please, if you haven't joined the tournament, do that. There's no reason not to do that. The links are all in the description below. In the meantime, we'll just be getting some warm-up games so that I don't suck that much during the tournament. And yes, we are starting with Dr. Nimzevich from Sweden. That's a nice little nickname. You never diss Nimzevich. Nimzevich was a legend. Yeah, today I may be slightly low energy. Slightly. I mean, I'll do my best to not be low energy, but chances are I may be because, yeah, like I said, Friday was a mess. It wasn't a mess, nah, I'm exaggerating, but Friday was just a lot of things. And it feels like yesterday wasn't enough to recover. So yeah. It feels like, it almost sounds like I've been drinking non-stop. Which couldn't be farther from the truth because I don't drink. But yeah, it was its own thing. Should I try and take the pool now? Now let's do. Excuse me. Let's put one more night to pressure that pawn a bit more. And now what? Now what? Now we can take the pawn with either knight. I'm just thinking how to do it best. I'll do it with this knight, I think. Let's do it with this knight. I'm sorry I have to leave tomorrow morning for a trip. My mom said I have to leave from the stream. Didn't know you were that young for your mom to be influential enough to be telling you to stop doing whichever you're doing. But yeah, it's a shame. But where are you going tomorrow? That's, I guess, just the reality of my audience sometimes. Hi, Humanda, how are you doing? Right, so we took the pawn for free. I'm just thinking what I want with my life. I can take another pawn if I so wish, of course. But maybe we can go farther than that. Don't blame them. My parents are strict as hell and I feel them. I'm not blaming anyone. It's just that, you know, it's so far away from me that a lot of the times I forget what the audience can be for the streams. Like, because I'm 25 now and, you know, I haven't been doing anything anyone ever wants. I know it just gives you that illusion that everyone is like this. On a school trip for 5 days. So where are you going then? Sister is 22, still my parents will let her do stuff she wants. There is a bit of a gender issue with that, I would assume. It's a bad thing, but it exists. It just depends on the culture of your family. Like, let's say if you were 22, I think you'd get a bit more slack from your parents than your sister, just because she's your sister. I forgot the place. You forgot the place where you are going tomorrow for 5 days. Nice, nice, good one. Good dedication. Dedication. Dedication is important. My parents also do the same to me, but I assume you're a bit younger. You're not 22. And that was kind of my point. So should I take with the pawn or with the queen? Good question. The school will take us somewhere. That's a good explanation. Nah, it's not yet. As much as it can be slightly hilarious, I think you should double check where you're going. I don't know where I forgot. Dedication, dedication, man. Now you've got to be more interested in life. I swear to God. I'll be honest, without being disrespectful, I'm not a fan of that attitude. I think you need to be more engaged into whatever you're doing. I think this is just the wrong mindset of, I don't know, I'm going tomorrow somewhere for 5 days. I forgot. I don't know. I don't care. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. I think you should try and fix it. Bye, nonetheless. Bye. Jesus Christ, I've been talking to you so much. I'm 100 seconds down on time. Shit. Shit. I will watch your next stream. From the place you don't know where you're going. Maybe you don't have internet there. Yeah. Hi, Kies, how are you doing? Yes, well, I wish you best of luck. Tournament when? Tournament is in 43 minutes as we speak. Tournament is in 43 minutes as we speak. Unfortunately, I'm getting my ass handed to me, time-wise, which isn't nice. But what can I do? I'm winning on the board, obviously. Can you make it 1 hour? How are you doing? What do you mean, can you make it 1 hour? Can I make it so that it happens in 1 hour instead of 40 minutes? No, I can't do it. I'm doing okay. Gonna eat my dinner now. We'll come back when you start the tourney. All right. I wish you enjoy your meal. Obviously, you know, have a good meal, and you know, if you can come back before the tourney starts, that'd be most awesome. I'm also going to eat. Well, if you're all leaving the stream, who's gonna stay with me? Has the tournament always been at 6? 5 p.m. UTC. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, 6, 5, it's just your time zone. I might what? Tournament has always been like this. Maybe 5 p.m. GMT. I haven't changed a thing. Tournament is, you know, at its usual time. I might stay. You said, oh, right, yeah, fair enough, fair enough. How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, like I said, tonight I may not be like super high energy because I am still recovering from Friday, from the party that we had. We just stayed up really late and it was very intense. Turns out history documentaries are slightly difficult to make. Yeah, who could have thought? Who could have thought? What's the topic? What's the topic you're making it on? Okay, let's play there. This position is boring. White is like slightly better, but not significantly. I don't think White has anything to be proud of in this position. Do I want to take with the knight or with the pawn? That's a good question. Yeah, let's take with the pawn. London Underground. So like, how London Underground, so like the timeline of London Underground, so like when, which lane was built, etc., etc., or it's more complicated than that. Let's take this. So they've got the bishop here. I've got a decent knight, a decent bishop. Obviously, queens are off the board. Queens are off the board, and yeah, it's not an easy one to be involved in. But yeah, let's play b5. Let's play b5. Since we've got a dark squared bishop, let's try to keep the quantity of the light squared, sorry, the dark squared pawns to a minimum. Just a 10-minute overview about interesting stuff from its history. I mean, like, it's not like a documentary, right? It's not, you know, making a video from scratch. It's like probably a PowerPoint presentation, which is 10-minute long, right? So shouldn't be that difficult. If I play here and they take, we'll have triple pawns. Let's not do that. No, it's a video documentary, but 10 minutes. Video documentary, so you've got to like include visual bits. That's a slightly different story, isn't it? That's a slightly different story. Are they gonna be tempted to take and completely ruin my pawn structure at the expense of their bishop? Not yet, not yet. Hi, mate, killing. Haven't seen you like in a while, mate. Not been engaged in tournaments, not been engaged in the streams. Where the hell have you been? Welcome back. Ah, Jesus Christ. Just blundered my rook, I blundered my bishop, I blundered everything. Jesus Christ. Wow, that's amazing. Let's just resign and start a new one. Yeah, it just goes to show how terrible I'm feeling right now. No, I'm not terrible, I'm just not 100%. That's a very, very, very long story. Well, if you don't feel like explaining, that's fine. That was more of a rhetorical question. Kidnapped. It's bold. It's been more than a week, I think. Much more than a week. But yeah. Also, is it the third time in a row I'm playing as black now? Not great. Not great. Not great. Alright. The game just keeps kicking me when I'm down. Nice try, Bluebird, setting the kidnappers at my house. Jokes aside, he might have done that. You know, sometimes it do be happen like this. I think I might have to file them if they didn't get you. Well, doesn't look like their attempt was successful, because mate killing is here safe and sound. So you may want to rethink your employment policy when it comes to kidnappers. I think you're doing a very subpar job, my friends. Very subpar job. Let's take this with the knight, and then probably... I don't expect them to take, but maybe. How's it going these days, Exclam? So lonely and so empty without you in our tournaments and streams, my friend. You cannot believe how much. But also, yeah, I have just, you know, I got done. Jesus Christ, today is so horrible. I'm mumbling and I'm not making any sense and I'm losing all the games. I apologize for that. I am totally unfocused and totally bloody fuming that I am. But just still mentally recovering from the birthday party that I had on Friday, which just was a lot of things, and we stayed up very late, and I injured my back, and but unrelated to the birthday party, by the way. I injured my back just a couple of hours ago, and I feel like shitty. That's why I have a pillow behind me, by the way, to support my back a little bit. I injured my back, now I can't move my neck properly. Every time I move my neck just a little bit, it bloody hurts. Which is the reality of being 25, I suppose. You can't move your neck anymore. But yeah. Injured my back, it seems like. Had to literally withdraw from life. Slept 12 hours this night. Slept 12 hours last night, and it doesn't feel like enough. Happy birthday, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, it just doesn't feel great. Nemo, how do I play in a tournament? Well, the tournament is in 30-something minutes at the moment. Yes, 35 minutes. The links are all in the description below the stream. So it's very easy to follow, very easy to find. You need to be a club member first, which you also need to join. I guess I only have 3 years left. Before you start injuring your back for no reason. maybe. But nah. Yeah, that's why I'm not responsible for the quality of chess today. It's a 3rd game in a row that I am kind of losing on time terribly. Not losing on the board. First one I lost on time, I was not losing on the board. Let's see what happens this time. I'll try to play a bit quicker. Try and play a bit quicker to the best of my ability. Knight probably coming to e5 now. Or soon. Maybe now comes with check. Very enticing to do that. Nope, doesn't do that. Doesn't do that. Okay. We are a pawn up, and all we need to do is just to neutralize this pawn. And happy days. Happy days. Let's take this. Let's take this because it's a technically free pawn. I can support it with h5 if I want to. I'm fine with this as well. I can do this. They could take my pawn all they want. I'm gonna take this one. And if the rook retakes, which it doesn't do, you know, it's a smart decision. I guess the king needs to go there. Yeah, the king just has to go there. And now I'm just going to be pushing this majority forward. Just pushing this majority forward. At some point, if I feel necessary, I can even sacrifice that rook because of how unstoppable these pawns will become. Like, I can do something like this. Like, the king is in no man's land. I'm just pushing this. Just pushing this. And at this point, my both pawns are so much better than the rook. I can do this little check. I can queen. When the queen, though, the queen annoyingly pins my rook. But the point is, the king now has to go to the g file, and I will take their queen, like so, and I still have this pawn. Still have this pawn. The king is in complete no man's land, mind you. It's in complete no man's land. And it should be fine for us as long as we don't screw it up. Just do this check. 5 seconds though. Crap. I hate that when that happens. Check. Sorry guys, I'm not paying attention to the chat that much. Because of the time situation I'm in. Draw by repetition. Fine. This is winning for me because the king is isolated. But yeah, I guess I need to go like somewhere. Yeah. Well, a draw is better than a loss. I haven't forgot that you're a forensics major. Also, I haven't forgot that you're not enjoying it 100%. I actually came to YouTube for some video, but I saw your stream. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. How is everybody doing? Just do something. Do something useful in the chat. Ask me some questions and stuff. You are most welcome to do that. Also, if you're watching this, at the moment we only have 3 people in the tournament, which is a disgrace. You must join the tournament. It's in 30 minutes. The link is in the description below. If you're not a club member, please join the club before you join the tournament. The tournament is 6 rounds maximum. That is if we get 12 players, which we should. And it's 5 minutes. It's unrated as well. That means that there is completely no pressure on anyone to perform. It's just fun within the community, and it's whatever. You're not going to be losing rating points. The rating is not going to be affected. So what are we talking about? with regards to your experiment, what sort of experiment piqued your interest? Alright, finally I'm playing with white. Would be only funny if I lost this one as well. That's a weird one. Okay, I guess I have to push and they will play c5 at some point. h5, not familiar with this setup at all. Don't know what they want. I don't know, I have no idea what they want from me in this setup. So I guess they are not Svinketsuing their bishop? They might take my bishop now. Because I moved my queen and I sort of wasted a tempo. Unless I retake with a pawn. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Alright, so let's do this. Takes. There were some past cases. Let's play a game. KS, we're not playing a game tonight. We're not playing a game today. Tonight is Sunday, which means that we have a tournament. And the tournament is supposed to be replacing the viewer games. However, if it just so happens that we do not get a game in the 6 rounds during the tournament, after the tournament, if you ask me again and we haven't played yet, I will play you. That's how it works. There is a saying: if you want to learn something, you read an old book. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there are tons of sayings like that in all kinds of languages. We have time right now, maybe we can play. No, KS, this is not how it works. This is not how it works. With all respect, this is not how it works. We have a tournament. We play in a tournament. If we don't play in a tournament, then after the tournament, if we don't play, we play, if you ask me again. This is how Sunday works, my friend. Alright, so they do play c5, which has to be played eventually. How do I join it? The link is in the description, right below the stream. It's very easy to find. Very easy to find. So they're pushing their pawns. They haven't committed their king to like anywhere at all. I'm hoping that this may not be the best idea for them, but I'm also getting pushed back a little bit. My king isn't super committed, I guess. I might want to commit it though now. with something like king. I don't want to play king b1, but okay, fine. Let's hope I'm not gonna get crushed with this. Oh boy. I don't feel like I want to respond to this move. I really don't feel like I want to respond to this move. I want to take here. I want to open some things up, like how come I am the white pieces and I'm the one being under attack in a position where they never castled and they never treated their king with respect. I feel blanked out looking at chess. Well, you're not alone in that. Knight f4, he has weakness. Well, I just played knight f4 just before I saw your message there. Like, I'm not scared of pawn takes. I don't think. Like, do I need to, like, sacrifice a knight or something? Nah, maybe let's play here first, so that we don't lose the knight for nothing. They will get time to address this weakness somehow. Maybe knight f8. I know that they don't do that. Okay, so we can take this. Nice move. I'm not sure. It's gonna be a nice move if I win. Hi, can I play with you? Yagu, welcome to the stream. Where do you come from? I am not recognizing your nickname, my friend. How are you doing? It was kind of forced, maybe, Link says. Well, we'll see about that. So, even if rook takes, I think I'm okay. I'm not sure. I think the position is slowly falling apart. I'm up a lot of material, but as per usual, I am terribly down on time. That's one thing. And another thing, My king isn't the safest. Like, my rooks should be able to handle some immediate threats. Like, isn't there a mate somewhere that I should be able to deliver? 15 seconds. Like, worst case scenario, I can bring my rook there. Am I losing if I play this? Like, I am literally one move away from mate. I'm not sure if I have time for it. And I don't have time to calculate because I have 9 seconds. I'm just hoping that he cannot mate me. Right, he can. I am new and I like your stream. Sorry, Yaga, I wasn't paying attention to the chat because I was looking at the board. Yeah, I mean, I recognize that you are new. That's why I asked where you come from, my friend. Have you seen some of my videos, like shorts or long ones? Like, what country do you come from? He can promote tonight. He wins. Yeah, well, he did win. He did win. He did win. I'm just curious. Like, I have to be like super winning here. And how do I prevent all the shitstorm that came to me? That was all still fine. This is all still fine. I need to do what? I need to play e7 check. Why did I play e7 check? Feels like such an intuitive thing to do. Bizarre. Okay. Just take the b pawn. Or take the b pawn, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Look, I came here to talk with you guys, not to play good chess. Like I said, today isn't gonna be a good stream, chess-wise. All right, so, Yagu, addressing your request. Today, Sunday, is a tournament stream, which means that I'm not playing viewers just on demand. I do that on Tuesday and on Thursday. On Sunday, though, we have a tournament, which I do encourage you to join. It is 5 minutes, and it's unrated, so you're not risking any points, and the link is in the description below the stream. If you're not in the club, then you need to join the club first, but this is also very easy to do. The link is also there. Yes, I do remind everyone to join the tournaments. Right now we have 5 people, which is not that many usually, but then again, we're still 20 minutes away, like closer to the 5-minute mark. We will be getting more people joining shortly. 2 weeks ago we had 22 people, I think, playing. A week ago we had a couple less. We had around 15, I think. So this time we need to get to at least 12 to get to 6 rounds, and then we'll see. Anything beyond 12 is always a bonus. So Yago, you come from, let's say you come from Slovakia. You come from Slovakia. Are you from Bratislava or some other place? Not very good at Slovakian cities. How did the previous tourneys been? Enough members at Discord vlogs? Well, I just about answered your question. Actually, a lot of people from Discord, have not been participating. That was the weird part. Like, Kenny was in and out, Brillings has been missing, you've been missing, everyone's been missing. We've been mostly relying on people, that are new to the community, that, watch us on YouTube. So, the old fags are not doing a great job at being consistent. So, yes. I will not say where I live, but it's close to, I don't know how to read it. I would assume Košice or something like this. Ooh, you're being Morizevich variation. Yeah, very nice. Are you being all secretive? Look at you. Look at you. Okay. So. And what do you do? Like, do you study? Do you work? Like, what are you all about? What have you been Bluebird's fault? Blueball's fault, more like Brillings' fault, but Okay, I'm not familiar with this position at all because because it never happens. Morozevich variation. I'm just playing moves based on instinct. Right. Well, this is a typical move in that situation, sure. And at the moment, what we get is that we get a 3-2 majority on the queen side, and then we'll try to do something about it. We're gonna try and do something about it. Let me make some... The question is, are they going to want to take my knight with the bishop? I will call their bluff. Shit. They did take my knight with the bishop. Oh well. Yeah, nice bluff calling. Whatever. I'm not really super concerned, to be honest, about them taking my stuff like that. It's a shame, but I've got a bishop pair to compensate for the broken pawn structure. It's not the worst thing to happen. I can always try and fix the pawn structure anyway. I can play a move like this one, for example, and I could try and maybe force them to make a decision. Let me wrap up my work. I think I will join a tourney. I have very low elo, but I play most in real life. Which is a rarity. Like, usually play mostly online. Playing live usually means that you have actually someone to play with. Okay, let's say this. And voila, we kind of fixed our pawn structure a little bit. Not fully. And let's maybe try and attack some weaknesses. Okay, never mind, we're getting pushed back a little bit. But, you know, things are becoming more weak. Let's go as far back as E1. I also play more offline in tournaments. Well, I don't know, like, it's a bit weird. Not weird, but usually people play online because it's very easy, you know, just you log in and you do your thing. Whereas in tournaments you have to like, well, sign up, and first of all to participate in tournaments needs to happen. Like, tournaments don't happen every day, do they? Okay, so blocks with rook. That's pretty much a guarantee that they will do that. Now, okay, let's play this. Let's play this equal material. Knight versus bishop. We'll see how that plays out. Let's see how that plays out. I've got a majority there, and they've got a majority here. Okay. Endgame masterclass. It's kind of hard to get good at chess. I am 12. Well, 12. Come on, 12 is not an age, and I mean that in the most positive way. I mean it in a positive way, in a sense that, you know, 12, everything is still very much ahead of you. 2v1. If he plays this, if plays b5 just because they can, I'll be pleasantly surprised. Okay, let's just don't blunder any stupid forks, shall we? I have a lot of time, so it's not that bad. Yeah, that is one advantage of being like 12. You have a lot of time. 19 seconds though. Like, I don't have a lot of time. I have 19 seconds. Horrible. To study chess. Yes, that is correct. We do have this sort of basic advantage of having more time. Let's play here. Oh, Jesus, go. Fine. This is just basically all because of time trouble. All because of time trouble. And now they jump in there. They sort of block my pawn. But I render their knights useless also. It's probably a draw, this position. It is probably a draw. It's a shame that I have 2 seconds again. Like, there isn't a way really to progress for either side. If the king wants to come, we'll have to at some point leave these pawns and I will just take them. So it's a draw, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the engine says it's all zeros. It's just my lack of time. Rizkan, Jesus, I'm not sure how to read it correctly. Rijan, welcome to the stream. I'm not sure I recognize your nickname. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Where do you come from? I'm also 12. My goal is to become a Grandmaster one day. Well, I do wish you best of luck in that. Yeah, we lost a bunch of rating points. That's fine. Sri Lanka. Ooh, Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka's been, in a difficult situation in the last maybe 12 to 18 months, right? With, political instability and prices going really, really, really high with like inflation and stuff. I do feel sorry for the Sri Lankan people. I haven't checked on Sri Lanka in a while, so I wouldn't be up to date necessarily, but I'm not sure whether there was any kind of resolution. I know that like whoever is supposed to be the main guy, like whether it's called the president or the prime minister, they like resigned. But something tells me it hasn't solved itself after he resigned. So was very difficult, but it's okay now. It's good to hear. It's good to hear because I know a couple of people from Sri Lanka. Also worked with people from Sri Lanka. They were always suffering power outages all the time. Like, for example, we would have to discuss some business stuff. Like we were in a meeting online, obviously, and they would just disconnect because of power outages all the time. Inflation 120% is crazy. It's very much, it's very much what happens in some African countries, in some Latin American countries. Like we look at Venezuela, what's been happening. Also, Jesus Christ. Earlier it was okay. Yeah, it's good to know at least that it's getting better. But yeah, shame. So right now we have 6 people in the tournament, which is unacceptable. If you want to play in a tournament, which is happening in 13 minutes, so it's quite soon, do join. The link is in the description, and if you're not a club member, also join the club first. So yes, joining right now. Oh, Lecky, welcome to the stream. Also, if you've been enjoying the stream somewhat, please feel free to leave a like. Every like counts. Like, I don't know how many people we have watching right now, nor that I need to know anyway, but like there are 5 of us, 6 of us. Like, please, if you have had any fun, do leave a like. Every like counts. 3 likes, 4 likes, 5 likes. It's always a big difference. El Sahara, hello there, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, my friend? I'm not recognizing your nickname, so I'm guessing you're new. Where do you come from and how did you find us? How did you find us? I only have a couple of games left to play before the tournament begins. Polish opening, played by a German. Very funny, very funny. I am new, yes. That's what I was assuming. Where do you come from? Polish opening. The algorithm brought me here. The algorithm hasn't been playing much in my favor, so every time the algorithm brings someone new, I am opening a new bottle of champagne. Figuratively speaking. So yes, welcome. Also, it doesn't matter if you guys are old or new, I do encourage you please to switch on the notification bell that you can see like somewhere down below. You know the drill, because I have been getting messages from people that even though they come on stream and they like the streams, they are just not getting the stream shown next time I'm on. They're just not getting them. So the best way to make sure that you see them next time I do stream is to have your notifications on, for which I do thank you in advance if you do that. So where do you come from? Does your nickname suggest that you're from somewhere in Africa? You know, El Sahara? Maybe you're from Western Sahara, which I don't think is it's very, very likely. Western Sahara, after all, is just a big pile of very, very desolate places. I think you're Ghost Band. Why would I be Ghost Band? Or Shadow Band? Why would I be? So you only had 5 viewers. So that's how many I'm having at the moment. Yeah, we have like the number, you know, it jumps up and down, doesn't it? Sometimes we have you know, more, you know, we have 10, we have 15, 17. It depends on the day, it depends on, you know, what people are up to. I gave a shot. Well, do you give me something to feed off? Give me some information. Like, do you play chess? How did you stumble upon it? I mean, you got recommended to you. Like, how can I interact with you more? Give me something to work with. Tell me where you're from, etc. What do you do? Now, I got the stream recommended. Yeah, I mean, it's not like YouTube completely ignores me. It's not like the YouTube completely ignores me. It just doesn't show anything. I think just because you blew up and your channel just died. I'm not sure how it works. I'm not sure how it works. There was this I'm obviously not a big specialist on YouTube. But yeah. Let's see. And I don't like this idea, but let's do this. Let's do this. I want to protect the bishop twice so that I don't hang another pawn. At the same time, like, something has to fall. Something has to fall. And if I'm not totally concerned maybe about this pawn is even more concerning, I'll be totally honest. It's just getting slightly more and more. It's like harder and harder to tolerate this position. Like, this pawn can move, but it doesn't want to move. Do this. I'm forced to do this. I'm trying to block everything up, essentially, and create a fortress. Which is not easy to do when you're 2 pawns down. When you're 1 pawn down, it's easier to do. You can still do it when you're 2 pawns down, don't get me wrong. But it's just too many weaknesses at this point. Too many weaknesses. Like, I'm forced to basically stay here with my queen as well. And my rook is pinned, which isn't great. Well, I would like to believe that I'm not in some sort of stupid shadow ban or any other urban legend. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's not great. Yeah, that's not great. That's not great. Yeah, this is resignable. But if it were the case, then, you know, help me out, give me a hand, like the stream more, you know, get the notification bell going, etc, etc. Now that's the best way to try and help me get out of this proverbial pit, if I were in some kind of pit. So, you know, yes, do that, and I'll be very, very appreciative of it. All right, so we've got 8 people, which is better. We're getting there slowly but surely. 7 minutes till the tournament starts. I have 1 game still left that I can play, surely, which I'm going to do now. Join the tournament, everyone. If you're not watching, you haven't done that, I do encourage you massively to do it. It is 6 rounds maximum with 5-minute games. So it's not going to take very long. It's going to take about 40 minutes maximum. And it is unrated, meaning that there is absolutely zero pressure on you to perform. Your rating will never be affected. It's just fun with friends. So yes, do that. And that'd be awesome if you did. That'd be awesome if you did. All right, so let's do this. Takes the pawn. Okay. So we are going to see a number of exchanges. Where can I find the link? The link is in the description, my friend. Oh, actually, Actually, I might be wrong on that. Now that I think about it, I'm not sure I have updated the link. Like, you can still find the tournament through the club link. That's certainly the case. But the direct link, I'm not sure I actually updated. So shame on me. Let me update it real quickly, okay? Just let me make sure that it's there. I think I kind of, yeah, missed that one. Missed that one, but I'm gonna fix it real quick right now. Yep. So the link is in there. Join. I'm fixing it right now. And I just updated the description, so you can find the tournament link in the description. Have you ever met a cavern in real life? I mean, funny little question is, well, I'm pretty sure at some point, sometime. Like, look, I am chill enough, and I hope I am mature enough to not get my, like, day ruined or my mood ruined by some awkward or weird social interactions in the open world. If I meet some sus people, I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. So they're sus, it's their problem. Like, it's not my problem. So I don't waste my time thinking about people that, you know, she said this, which was not nice, or like she's such a a terrible person. Whatever. People have all sorts of issues. Also, don't forget, on top of that, some people are just straight up mean. Yes, some people just operate in that sort of mode, if you will. Some people just generally passively completely terrible. But some people just, you know, having really bad days. And it's very possible that somebody is legit having a terrible day. Don't forget that anyone you meet outside, on the street, may be battling some serious, I don't know, demons, so to speak. And as much as when you feel shit, it doesn't mean that it gives you the right to be shit to other people. It doesn't work like that. So don't be like, oh, you know, I feel bad, so everyone else should. No. But at the same time, it can excuse a little bit the fact that, you know, someone may be at not their best. When is the tournament starting? In a couple of minutes. Literally in just a couple of minutes. In just a couple of minutes. So yes, we have 10 people as it stands. Very nice. Can we push it up to 12, please? 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. 10 people so far. We need at least 12 to make it a 6-round affair. So the link now definitely, surely, is in the description below for the tournament. Join it or don't. So yeah. Join it faster. Well, you still have time. You still have a couple of minutes. Now, I don't have time. I have only 15 seconds. Yes, let's put the rook behind this pawn. Let's do that. Let's attack this. And let's do this. And we're basically in a situation where kind of both cancelling each other out. But the problem is, I only have 7 seconds. Ooh, that's funny. Not gonna do much, is it? I think I pushed the wrong one. Never mind. How many did you hire? You can't extend it 3-4 minutes? Why is the 21? 21 what? Alright. 11 players now. We are 1 player away to make it a complete set. I'm not playing any more games because I literally don't have time. We have little more than 1 minute left, 1 minute 15 to be precise. 11 players as it stands. One more will complete the set and will make sure that we have 6 rounds in the tournament. So yes. And don't be worried about the tournament starting in 1 minute. There is a thing like a late registration. How do I join a tourney? The link is in the description. You have 50 seconds to join now. The link is in the description below the stream. The link is right there. If you're not a club member, you need to join the club first as well. 35 seconds. 11 players still. We have Theodoritsky coming back, which is nice. It's always nice to play with him. Won a couple of tournaments. Yes, now I see 12. Nice. And you get your round of applause. Everyone gets their round of applause who joined. 12 people is always the minimum. And I'm sure when the tournament starts, we'll get even more. We're up to 13, 14 now. 10 seconds. Nice. Beautiful. Let's begin. Good luck, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Let's start. Let's go. Playing against Rishan. Okay. So, yes. Our Sri Lankan friend. Let's go. Let's play the KG. See what they can offer. Sometimes when I've been saying it for years now. Well, years, not years, but forever. It seems like. Sometimes I forget that the tournament is 5 minutes as opposed to 3 minutes, and that makes me play quicker than I need to play. So I will try to keep this in mind and play a bit slower than I have been playing for the last hour, because it was a 3-minute game. So yes, attacks my opponent sufficiently defended. It's all fine. We castled. We got the gambited pawn back. We are in a decent position. Now I'm actually thinking of taking this, because Risha's king is still in a center. I'm gonna try and use it. This doesn't yet pin the queen, because yeah, this can happen. So the knight goes back. However, Rish has to be careful with what happens next. There'll be added pressure on the knight, on the pawn that's defending the knight. You're playing me. Yes, I am playing you. That is correct. That is correct. So there's a bit more protection on the knight, but now I get to take this. I get to threaten this and the queen, and the knight is again under more pressure because I just removed one of the defenders. Let's see. So this at least ensures that I get an extra piece after all exchanges are gone. And I don't think, yeah, I think you have to take the bishop, because if you don't take the bishop, what are you gonna do? It's gonna be check and a discovered attack on the queen. And yeah, you had a fork, Rish says. Well, I'm pretty sure what I did in the end is better than whatever fork you saw. I didn't see a fork, at least. Even if there was one, I'm pretty sure it's less efficient than what I did. Can't take the bishop. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what bishop you're referring to, but yeah, this is a little bit too much to handle. Probably this is very much resignable. Can't take the bishop. I'm in check. Yeah, well, that's the idea. If you don't see what's going on, then it's me talking to Rish, because Rish is talking to me. Rish is basically commenting on whatever is happening to himself. Why is my first game against a 2500? It just, it happens like this sometimes. When the first round pairings happen, it's I think random. Never resign. GG. GG. Let me take this knight. Takes this bishop. Is there any quick mate here? Is there any quick mate? Not that I see. Not that I see. Okay. Okay. Don't find one. Well, I at least get an exchange back. Get like an exchange back. Now we can do this check. I can threaten the rook. And it's gonna be just like a matter of time. Resigns. Okay, yeah, GG. I think you need to get a bit more familiarized with the King's Gambit. Although, at your level, I wouldn't expect that many people. Like, nobody plays the King's Gambit anyway, so unless you want to play it well against me especially, then maybe you want to study it a bit more. But yeah, you always need to make sure that you are being solid against the King's Gambit, otherwise you can just get torn to shreds. Let's see what's happening in some of our rated games. Sorry, not rated, but like other games. I don't know where I said that. So we've got Mate Killing. Mate Killing just won through resignation. Yeah, this fork was the finishing touch, it looks like. This game just finished. Let's see what we get here. We've got Lerner against Gadlikos, which is a funny little nickname. I mean, I like garlic. I just got destroyed. Everyone gets destroyed every once in a while. It's completely fine, my friend. The tournament is long. The tournament is long enough for you to get some revenge from other people. So we've got a position where Garlikos, the white piece, is definitely putting pressure on Lerner's position. Definitely. But a minute down now. Has to be a bit careful as well. Has to be a bit careful. So prevented the bishop from attacking the rook with this kind of creative way. But, you know, has this knight hanging, and now Lerner has something to think about. Whether to take the knight and lose the bishop. I don't know. Some difficult choices to be made. Well, one upside if you didn't do this, but I thought that if pawn takes knight, at least to help your bishop a little bit to open up. This tourney doesn't really care about elo. What do you mean by that? That's how her tourney. You mean pairing wise? Yeah, I mean it's. At the end of the day, it's all about how many points you have, not about your elo. So yes, and obviously I'm not doing anything about the pairings. I'm not manipulating it. So yes. Also, people, thank you for coming. Regardless of like old or new, thank you for coming, everyone. And I do encourage you to like the stream. It helps the stream get recommended to more people, and it helps just overall the development of the community. That's the best you can do, and that's the most you can do. And the best thing about it is that it's very easy. Just one button, and there you go. But if you haven't liked the stream that much, then don't like it. It's completely up to you, and it all depends on how you enjoyed your experience in here. Also, I do recommend you guys to click the notification bell, because it makes a massive difference. My streams sometimes don't get seen, but if you get notified, that's the best way to make sure that you see them next time I stream. Can't you take the knight and push the pawn? Were you talking about our position, Rigshan, still, or this position? Not sad because I got destroyed, sad because I played so bad. That's, can happen to anyone. But yes, of course, it's just life. Sometimes we play well, sometimes we play badly. Garlikos had some good pressure throughout the game on Black's position, but I think at the end of the day, it's just the time that got in the way, and a little bit of tactical naivety. Some things were missed. Like the fact that the bishop was staring at here, and yeah. Same here, sad because played bad. I wouldn't be too harsh on yourself, Rick Jan, because you played against me in the first round, which is never an easy thing to do. And you played against an opening that you don't see very often, or if ever, like the King's Gambit. So there are lots of circumstances. So don't be too hard on yourself. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, so Lerner basically managed to outclass, I would say, Galacross in just basic timing of the moves, etc. Now I'm playing Sky or Gaming, aka KS. And they're not very happy about that. But you wanted to play. What's wrong? Oh wait, so it's not KS. KS is Kartikox. Sorry for the mishap. It wasn't KS. Skyo Gaming. Who is Skyo Gaming on YouTube? I forgot. Well, okay. I'm not that. Yes, I know. I just said it. It wasn't you. You've got to excuse me. There are lots of people, you know, coming in and out of chats and keeping track of everyone. Sometimes you gotta make mistakes. Sometimes you're inevitably going to make mistakes with regards to who's who. If you were in my place, you would know that it's not very straightforward. No worries. Yeah, thank you very much for your understanding. I can at least do this. Also, that pawn was hanging. But it's okay. It's good that Sky didn't see it. We kind of got away with one. Now the pawn is hanging back again. That's true. Yes. Well, whatever is true, I agree. I agree with Rick. Whatever Rick thinks is true. So this pawn can be under some pressure, but I can retaliate with taking this one. The problem is that if like queen takes this pawn with check, then my bishop is hanging in. It's not very nice. I'm just thinking whether there are any workaround. No, there aren't workaround. So, do I really want to do this? Or there are better ways of handling it? Yeah, let's do this. It's not the prettiest move, but it also has an upside to an extent. As much as I don't like Rook F6, and as much as I don't like doing this to my bishop, I at least can double up my rooks now. Which is a thing that is good. But this is not good. Yeah, this is not good. I just blitzed out the move without thinking of the consequences. Yeah, the problem is, like, it's annoying, isn't it? The problem is, okay, fine, let's take this. The problem is after knight takes, it does this, yeah, it does this stupid bloody check. And it's not nice. It's not nice. So what do we do? Which way do we take? I guess we take here. So this check happens. And we went down in exchange for nothing. Yeah. It's okay. It's not okay, but it's okay. And now there is maybe a way to draw this if I'm able to force a couple of mistakes from my opponent, but it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult, surely. Why don't you stream on Twitch? Welcome, Admiral General Aladdin. It would have been funny if you legit were this literally high-ranked military person. Welcome to the stream. I'm not sure. Have I seen you before, my friend? Where do you come from? I'm not sure I have seen you before. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I used to stream on Twitch, but I chose YouTube in favor of Twitch because, I don't know, I just like YouTube better. This is my main platform, so it only makes a bit more sense. And right now we are having a little community tournament here. Huh. I was thinking if I could somehow get away with pawns, but I can't. Sadly, I can't. Sadly, I cannot do that. Let's retreat here. You're losing against a 1200. Are you trying? What's your point? It's chess. Anyone could lose to anyone. It's okay. I haven't lost yet, for one. And see, how do I want to address this? Yeah. I'm just thinking whether I want to do a check or just play here. Let's see. Well, this trick doesn't work because my rook is defended. You just out-tricked yourself. Yeah, your pin worked once, but, you know, second time is one time too many, my friend. Second time is one time too many. I do have to be careful, though. I do have to be careful. Because, you know, you're winning. It's not as easy to win as I would have liked. Alright, hopefully it's not going to be too bad. Successfully connected. People, if your stream just disappeared, that's completely on me. That's completely on me. Don't pay attention to that. Don't pay attention to that, because my internet just decided to, like, you know, to just fail me miserably. So don't pay attention, people. Please let me know in the chat. Can anyone shoot literally any message in the chat and tell me if we are back online, please? I thought it was my internet. I see KS's message, which is good already. We have 28 seconds, which is still, you know, back online. We're back. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, like I say, the internet just decided to show me a middle finger. Which is a shame. But at the end of the day, it's okay. Let's see. Takes. And what is that going to be a draw now? Because I kind of screwed it up. Yes, it looks like a draw to me. Unfortunately. That's fine. I thought my internet went out, but it often happens in Sri Lanka. Draw. Yeah, draw is correct. Draw is correct. It's better than a loss, isn't it? We've got Theo and mate killing, predictably so, on 2 points. Don't trade pawns in winning. I know that, right? Ah, right, that's Ori, Skyo game. Right, yeah, that's correct. I hate my mouse. I don't think you misclicked, Ori. I think you're lying. I'm calling your bluff. I'm calling your bluff. I don't think you misclicked. I think you blundered. Because I'm sorry. How is that a misclick? Like, if you misclicked, what was your move supposedly? Like, where were you going to move your rook? If you were moving your rook downwards, then where were you moving it? If you moved it to d4 instead, then the bishop takes it. I would still have blundered. Well, so then there's no reason to complain about misclicking in it. So, yeah. Yeah. Alright, so, Sad Danube against Garlic. Let's see what happens there. See what happens there. It's a mess of a position, so loses an exchange, and there is a horrible pawn. Oh yeah, this is not great. This is not great for Sad Danube there. And yeah, it's even compounded more by the fact that the bishop gets pinned and taken. If Sad still had the bishop pair there, like if the bishop doesn't get pinned and captured, there is still a chance, maybe, especially under time pressure. But I mean, I'm talking about time pressure, but if we look at the time situation, it's not the best for Garlic. So I don't see how Garlic wins it in 4 seconds. Garlic would be good. It would be happy to get away with the draw now because of how much time there is on the clock, or how little time, should I say, there is on the clock. So honestly, just pre-moving, but yeah, just not enough time, I'm afraid. Garlic made a mistake. Garlic made a mistake. I know that... Alright, never mind. So when you have 1 second each, you know, you and your opponent both have 1 second each, instead of making random pre-moves, try to deliver checks, because with checks it's more difficult to pre-move. Because when you check someone, so what Garlic kept doing in the last second of that time was that they were moving the rook very frantically without any reason. What they could have done is they would try to check the king with that rook instead of just moving it aimlessly. When you check your opponent, it makes pre-moving very difficult because the system forces you to treat the check first, if you know what I mean. So it maybe if Garlic hears me, that's like a little tip. Like a little tip. When you are in time trouble, instead of making random pre-moves, try to check if you can, because that takes your opponent's valuable time, because that limits your opponent's options. Simple as. All right. So what do we have? We have this situation going. I just blundered a pawn for nothing. What? Jesus Christ. Yeah, shows how well I'm playing tonight. It really shows how well I'm playing tonight. That's fine. We've been through worse. Pawn down. Who cares? Yeah, I got a castle queenside, obviously. Got a queenside castling, obviously. And now this check is gonna, it's gonna take another pawn away. Sad but true. And my king is forced back, which I don't want to do. That's horrible. Wow, that's really bad. Horrible. I can't move my bishop as well. Like this bishop I can't really move because this pawn is falling then. I can explain to you why I blundered. Even I can give you as much of a reasonable explanation as there is one. Aaron Gordon just joined. Welcome. You must be new because I'm not recognizing your nickname, my friend. How are you doing? Where are you from? How did you find us? At the moment, what we're doing is we're having a community tournament, which we do have every Sunday. Can't really play this, can I? Because I'm still gonna play this. I like playing moves which I explicitly state I can't really play. I think that's the best way to play chess. Play the moves you can't play. You're from New Zealand? Bloody hell, it must be quite late where you are. It's like maybe 2 AM? You're from Wellington? Yes, 2 pawns down in a position that is far from ideal. But we'll try to rectify as much as we can. We have the bishop pair. That's like the only thing that we have. The bishop pair in relatively open position. Which is something. Not much. Not much. And now this pawn is under great pressure and I'm not sure how I'm supposed to save this. Nelson, and it's 3:30 there, my god. Yeah, what are you doing staying up so late when it's Monday, literally, at your place already? Don't you have to like go work or study or something? I really have to oh Jesus Christ. Do I really have to like sacrifice my bishop pair now as well? The only thing I was so proud of at the start. Let me think. I will give it a think before I commit to a decision. If I don't, what are the alternatives? I guess nothing. Some things are worth sacrificing sleep time. Oh, hi Marcus. I never realized you, like, I think it's the first time you're joining the streams. Welcome. Are you saying don't watch my stream? I'm not saying that. Everyone's very welcome to join. I'm just saying that, you know, there is a healthy limits. Or there is like a healthy... I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta sleep. No work till Wednesday. Nice. That's always nice to hear. That's always nice to hear. So, do you play chess? How did you find us? Do you play chess? Have you seen my shorts, my long videos, etc., etc.? Also, as we are in our third round of the tournament, I do recommend everyone to like the stream if you're having a bit of fun. If you're not enjoying it that much, don't leave a like. That's also fine. But if you are, I do encourage you to leave a like. Every like matters. Always. Every like matters. I cannot overstate how much it matters. Because, you know, we're not a big community. So whether it's 3 likes, 4 likes, 5 likes, 6 more, it's always massive help. Thank you very much in advance if you did that. And I also strongly recommend you to turn on the notification bell because I know it's a very generic thing that YouTubers ask, you know, subscribe and switch on the notification bell. But in my specific case, it makes even bigger of a difference because lately people were telling me that they are not seeing my streams on their feed, even though they liked them and stuff, which is a shame. So to make sure you're not missing any of the following streams, you know, get that bell on. I'm in horrible form today. I play a little bit. Well, how much is little bit? What are we talking about here? Let's see. So what can we do? I mean, I can take this for one. I was just thinking if we have any other more interesting solutions. But, you know, we got the 2 pawns back. We got the 2 pawns back, most importantly. And we're back in it. It's a shame that we don't have that much time anymore. Are there any tactical blows? Do I want to just exchange? I guess let's just do this. Let's just be very simplistic about this. We got an extra pawn somehow. Have you ever faced world champions? Well, hi there. I'm not sure how to read your nickname though. Is it Lycakes? Lyson? Lycha? It can be difficult with these proto-French symbols and sounds. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. I'm not sure I'm recognizing you. I have not. I have not played anyone online or offline of that caliber, I am afraid. I'm not at that level anyway for anyone to be interested in playing me. I have played Grandmasters and some good strong players, but no one to that extent, I'm afraid. If that makes any sense. Okay, so 50 seconds to go. Let me think. Night takes. Just a casual few games a week with the family. That sounds perfectly fine, my friend. That sounds perfectly fine. Let's move here, shall we? Let's move here. And we do need to be careful ourselves a little bit because, like, this check and like some care is needed. What's up? How you doing, Snom? Welcome back. Just realized that this square is unavailable, but okay. You're losing on time again. Is anyone surprised? Come on. Does it legit surprise you? I lose on time like always. This is my permanent state. Because it's my real name. It's your real name. Nice. So, are you, like, is it a French name? Because this AIX is very French to my untrained eye. Thinking of leaving the tourney. My own plays are hurting me. Well, your mental health is the most important and will be the most important thing always, no matter what happens. But I do encourage you to train a bit of your mental fortitude. I do encourage you to stay for as long as you can. Because, why not? Aha, right. Yeah, very, very nice. Very tricky. Very tricky. Very tricky. You think I'm gonna fall for that? You think I'm gonna take that pawn and get full? Although, idiotically, I can actually take that pawn. I can actually take that pawn because the rook is there. So yes, I was a bit of an idiot, a bit of a boo. Okay, so it's important now not try and lose on time. A bunch of checks may be coming our way now. Takes the pawn with check. Yes, check. It. Yeah, we lost on time. I was not up for it. Bishop can protect both. It's not French, I believe. I don't know if it's French or not. Because it's close to your real name, so it's not actually a real name. Want to play against me? Snom and everyone else who just joined. We are in the middle of a community tournament. By the way, Aaron, I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, and today's Sunday, hence me streaming. On Sunday, Snom, we have community tournaments, which is taking place literally right now on your screen. And when the tourney is taking place, obviously I cannot play you. How can I join? I don't think you can do it anymore. You can try, because late registration is a thing. I'm just not sure how far it extends. You can join the tournament through the link in the description below the stream. And if you are not a club member, you will also need to join the club first. So there you go. But honestly, because we're into our 4th round of the 6 possible rounds, I'm not sure if it allows you to get in. But you can try. You can try. Yeah, I should not have lost that game, of course, against Lerner, but time is a bit. Time is always like that. I got a 1 point buy. 1 point buy is very generous. Why did you get a 1 point buy? Someone disconnected, I guess. That's the only explanation. So where do you come from? Like, could you please point me how to read your nickname correctly, because I don't want to butcher it. Is it light saw, light chaw, light cakes? Like how do I even read it? There's an odd number of participants. Yeah, but shouldn't it give you like a 0 point buy or a half point buy instead of a 1 point buy? 1 point buy is a bit generous, but anything that works, anything that gets us points on the board is always nice. I shouldn't probably castle queenside, probably, but yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Like the problem with castling queenside is that it's not the safest, but at the same time, castling kingside with all of this staring at me is also far from the safest. It's literally damned if you do, damned if you don't. Apparently Santa's got some connection problems, which is a shame. Let's see if they get resolved. In the meantime, let's take a look at some of the higher rated games that are taking place right now. So we've got KX playing against Make Killing. Make Killing is on 2 points half. KX is on 2 points. KX actually a pawn up. But Make Killing will try to prove that it's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. What's your attack strategy after castling? Attack on the king side. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Let me actually go back to my own game. How do I do that? How do I come back to my own game? Alright, there you go. Okay, it looks like I can show you once Sad makes a decision on what they want to do, I can show you my plan. They're not making a move yet. Looks like they've reconnected, but as we can see, there's only one bar. So, yeah. Okay, so the queen is here. Okay, so castling is still in order, very much. Very much in order. Then I would really like to get my king to b8. Always play king b8 when you castle queenside. And then again, the internet is not doing Sad any favors, right? But there is a saying or a rule that one famous grandmaster, Bane Feingold, always says: always play king b1, or if you're black, always play king b8. And as much as it's, not always true, it is mostly true. Whenever you are castling queenside, you need to take a bit of time when you can to get your king a bit closer to safety, because it's not great when it's exposed along this diagonal or along this diagonal, and then some maybe checks with the queen can happen, forking your king on some piece, and it's never pleasant. So just as a precaution, always play king b1 or always play king b8. Want to play against me? My name is Vissing. My friend, today is Sunday, today is the tournament day. I do appreciate your request. But the way we do it on Sundays specifically, on Tuesday and on Thursday, you just come in and you just say, play me, I play you. But on Sundays, we are having a community tournament, which is taking place literally right now on your screen. You see, we have like points here and stuff. So I can't really play you whilst I'm in it. We can play after the tournament though. Also, never move your f-pawn except when castling queenside. That I strongly disagree with. Moving your f-pawn is completely fine. Like, of course, it's risky. It's not without risk, but it's, it can be completely okay, and it can be even sometimes necessary to get some chances in the game. So I wouldn't be so judgmental about that specific move. To be perfectly honest, it's fine. It's fine. You just got to be careful with it. Do you always stream at this time? Unfortunately, for someone who's from New Zealand. Yes, we always do like 5 p.m. UTC. And it's always like this. It's always like this. Because like it used to be even worse. I used to be streaming a bit later, but we moved it back a little. But even after we moved it back, it's still what it is. I can't do it really on any other time, unfortunately. That's what Ben says. Now, Ben says never play f3 and never play f6. That is true. But it has nothing in common with never play f4 or never play f5. These are different moves. So, yeah. These are slightly different things. So, also, sometimes when you move your rook forward like this, you got to be careful about it potentially getting attacked by minor pieces. But in that case, I'm not worried. I'm not worried in that case because there is no light squared bishop, for one, to attack my rook. The only minor piece that can attack it anymore is the knight. And it can't do it. Like, this square is unavailable, this square is unavailable. And to get to these, like these, it's gonna take knight some time. So this rook is like very safe. Very safe. Blunder, yes, I know, I mean, it's irrelevant because unfortunately Sad had connection issues and the time is just running out. So, yeah. There you go. So we got 2.5 out of 4, which, isn't good. Isn't good. So the game with Lerner and Theodoritsky is still going on. Yeah, but Lerner is massively down on time. I don't see how Lerner can rectify this game. GG. Yeah, it's a shame that time was such a factor in the game. Gallicus might be cheating. Why would you think so? I think Gallicus, was playing okay, and Gallicus was, he wasn't winning many games. 98.8 accuracy. Well, it depends on how long the game is. But yeah, I mean, one game isn't enough. I mean, 98.8 does sound a bit sus, but one game usually isn't enough to make a concrete conclusion. I mean, whenever I saw anyone, whenever I saw Gallicus play in this tournament, I didn't see anything suspicious so far. So, just because you signaled it, you gotta keep an eye, but yeah. My FTSE team won tonight by 20 points. You mean like in a league? You have some sort of league? Or something? Like a team that you support or the team that you play in? Like what exactly? Which one is it? It's a long game. Yeah, I get it. I mean, 98.8, 59 move game is a little bit weird. And it looks like we are finished. Yeah, we are finished. I'm playing against Mate Killing. Well, welcome back. Hello, Darkness, my old friend. I have beaten Mates, I think, maybe a couple of times, but not more than that, usually, of course, because Mate is high rated, they gets the better of me. Yes, and plays this just for fun. I also know inaccuracy, the mistake, blah, blah. I hear you, Rigjan. I hear you. I acknowledged your claim. I did say that, I will pay attention next time. It's just that in the first 2 games, I think I looked at that account, there wasn't anything suspicious. I hear you. You don't have to supply me with any more information. Rather, focus on your own game. Okay. So Mate Killing is basically, having fun with me. That is the only way that Mate Killing can get a roughly equal game. A game where it's like not a destruction. So it looks like we're gonna be exchanging queens now. I don't like exchanging queens. Mate Killing wants to exchange queens so much. Why don't Mate Killing does it? I'll let him do the honors. I'm not the exchanging queens type. I am not. So the plan is going to be to try and put pressure on this broken up pawn structure on the queen side. Maybe play like bishop f6. And we've got a 3-2 pawn majority on the queen side anyway. So yes. Can I get away with like this silly move? Yeah, so this is a must. Otherwise, your king gets basically, forked, and it's not pleasant. And I wanted to do this. I don't want to go as far as that square because it looks very dangerous for my knight. I've got to be perfectly honest. Which way do I want to treat it? Do I want to take this pawn or do I want to say screw it? I don't know. Let's take this pawn. Let's take this pawn. And should we take the queen? Let's take the queen. Take this. Now, trust me, I am not particularly happy about that choice. I am not particularly happy about that choice. Even though we've got like a majority to push, I am playing against the bishop pair. and it's not very pleasant. We're playing also 3 pieces against 4. So I am not happy. I'm not happy about this position, nor am I happy about my choice. Trust me. Why did I do it? Because I honestly couldn't find anything else interesting to play, so I played it. The team is Richmond, and now I watch them. I see just a footy fan. How good is like football in New Zealand anyway? I just wonder how good is football in New Zealand supposed to be? Because you know, it's not like a major footballing nation. It doesn't strike you as a country where the football is good, like proper European level. I don't want it to sound offensive, but yes, it do be like that. I'm putting a lot of pawns on my light squares as well, which is a thing that we do. Mate killing just gave me 15 seconds. Someone needs to tell Mate Killing to stop playing stupid openings, and also to stop helping my cause. Like, if I lose, I want to lose fairly. Finally, I won a game with ease. Am I getting checkmate here? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's what happens when you leave so many pawns. When you leave so many pawns on the light squares, you are bound to get yourself in this kind of trouble. And this is exactly what I deserve. And this is just a terrible position. I honestly, I don't resign typically, but I just don't want to play it. I want to let Mate Killing have his win. And, you know, just move on with it. I don't want to invest time in it. This is too bad. Let's see what's going on. We've got Kings. We've got Garlic against KS. We've got Garlic against KS, and Garlic, well, again, loses on time. Garlic loses on time. Just captured the piece and lost the queen. It doesn't look suspicious. Pretty good, but our big sport is rugby. Yeah, rugby, I've heard of that. I mean, not I've heard of rugby, of course I've heard of rugby. But, I mean, I've heard of New Zealand being good at rugby. Cricket, maybe, as well? What about cricket? You took a risk, nothing bad about it. No, it wasn't a risk. No, the decision that I was made had nothing to do with risk, to be honest. It was just more of a, I don't know what else to do. I know that this is probably bad, but I'm gonna do it just because I see no other options. So there you go. Yeah, New Zealand is really good at cricket. Let's see what's happening in the game between Lerner and Yogo. Lerner is enjoying a good position. I'm not sure whether that was worth the sacrifice, like giving 2 bishops away for a rook. But at the same time, Lerner is already up a rook. So yeah, even though it's not the soundest sacrifice it looks like, it's okay in the circumstances. Hopefully I win the last game. Well, I do wish you the best of luck. I do wish you the best of luck. And sailing. Well, that I don't think anyone is surprised by, you know, knowing what New Zealand is. Hey man. Hi Nemu. I mean, you've been on stream today before. So yes, hi again. Hi again. And yeah, Lerner is just gonna do the good old windmill mate. Staircase mate, whatever. However people call it. However people call it. Good job. Yeah, I've not enjoyed myself this tournament, to be perfectly honest. Nor have I played well. Playing against KS. Well done, KS. You wanted a game, there it is. I'm also coming into this game having half a point less than KX. I had to read for my exams tomorrow. Oh, good luck. Good luck. Best of luck on your exams. How come... this is what bugs me. It's beginning of June. How the hell are people still having exams? Like, it should have been over like so long ago. Also, what's the subject? What's the subject in question? What's the subject in question? I have a personal pet peeve with exams because a lot of our community is either studying at school or at university. Like 70 to 80% of our community is like that. And a lot of the June was not that active with regards to people taking parts in tournaments and engaging in streams because people had exams. And as much as there's nothing I can do about it, of course, it's exams, you know, what can you do? It's annoying for me as a person who wants to like play and engage with people because all throughout June, literally half of our community almost dies. It's like, oh, I have exams. It's June, it's July now. You're running out of time for those excuses. But you know, I'm like half joking. But yeah, exams are annoying from my personal perspectives, even though I haven't had exams in such a long time, because other people that I want to engage and interact with have them. And you know, exams are taking people away from me. How long are your streams? Usually like a couple of hours, my friend. Like 2 hours, pushing up to 3 hours. Wishing you all a great rest of the day. Marcus, you're leaving. It's a shame, but I guess you just have, you know, other things to do. Please do, you know, come in every now and again. You're most welcome, obviously. Anytime. So yes, thanks my pawn. Takes everything. Let's castle. Let's castle, and now what? I think gonna take and probably exchange queens too. No, does not take. That's an interesting choice. Was not anticipating that. Let's play rookie one. Let's play just a basic standard move. Here comes the rook. Are you sitting in front of a washing machine? No, it's just I don't know how to call it in English even. Just some like compartments where you store stuff. What's the English for it? Like Aaron is a native English speaker. Like Aaron can supply us with some good lexical insight. What's like this item of furniture called where you like just, you know, it's just full of compartments where you store stuff? Like, how do you call it? I'm just blanking out. It's not a washing machine. It's not a washing machine. It's not. Yeah, how do you call it? Like, I don't know. Bishop there. Interesting. Okay. Gonna do this. And we are basically in a position where it would otherwise be a draw if it wasn't for the fact that I'm missing a pawn. And this pawn is kind of important. This pawn is kind of important. But we'll see. Yeah, this is still drawable. It's just that this is just a boring position. Can you fight a physical one? What? 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 Fight who? Fight what? What? Can you fight a physical one? What do you mean? So
Also, what I need to keep in mind is that as long as my bishop stays there or on that diagonal, the rook is safe. Can you win a physical fight? Probably not. I'm not fighting. Like, haven't fought ever since I was in school. I wouldn't know if I could win a fight. I'm not the most well-built person out there, so like, it's not that it's the most important thing, but also depends how bad the fight is going to be. I think when or if we speak about a fight where it's literally fighting, like fighting for your life kind of fight, when, you know, you win or die, I think, you know, anyone, regardless of how built you are or how much experience you have in fighting, I think everyone just becomes this wounded animal, like gets this wounded animal mentality. Everyone becomes very dangerous. So yeah, it's just, you know, it's a very you know, philosophical in a way question even. I don't know. Your feet look nice. What? Get out. Feet look nice. Yeah, right. I'm playing a very sus guy. Where? Like in a random game? So I'm probably gonna follow up by Rook Exchange. Yeah, so yeah, 2 pawns up isn't great. If I could get rid of that b7 pawn, 4 against 3 on the same side with the rooks still on, maybe a draw. Maybe a draw. But yeah, this pawn is making the most difference right now. Whether we like it or not. We just have no other... Nothing basically makes a difference between them. Other than 2 pawn. So yeah. Yeah, so wants to come here and to exchange everything. I can't really stop it. But I gotta go read again. Alright, fair enough, my friend. Understood. I do wish you best of luck for your exams. Also, do you have like 2 exams on one day? You said math and biology. How does that work? No, never thought you should have more than one on one day. I'm trying to not exchange this rook as much as I can, but it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna become more and more difficult as the game progresses. Also, this bishop pair is gonna be very annoying and trying to control my king. The subjects have shifts. Okay, so it like comes and shifts. Get it? I get it. I get it. So I don't know. At this point, I don't have an active plan at all. Like, I can't win. I can only try and be as sturdy as I can. And trying to be as sturdy as you can is basically all about keeping as many pieces on the board as you can. You know, make time-wasting moves. And that's it. Just be annoying. Be annoying. Yeah. Just be annoying. So it takes my pawn in the end. Ah, okay, we'll see about that. Right, that was the idea. I missed that. Will you win? Nah, like this game, I'm not winning. What are you talking about? I'm not winning this game. My opponent stalled out for the first 3 minutes and then he played like a GM. And then we drew on time. I mean, can you look with the game review out how much accuracy they had and stuff? You know, you can always report somebody. You know, reporting is okay. 9 seconds against 19. Let's see. So I'm expecting some sort of checks. Jesus. I was not expecting that move. I didn't pre-move it, technically speaking. I didn't pre-move it necessarily, but I was expecting a rook check. I was not expecting the rook to threaten my bishop. This is so stupid. Not that my... this is so bad. Can I play with you, man? Hi, Guts. Welcome to the stream. Where do you come from? I'm not recognizing your nickname. How did you find us? Where have you been? All this time. I came above you, which is very good. I won 3 in a row against you. I won 3 in a row. You could print it in a poster and put it on the wall. Well played. So yeah, I almost pre-moved king. Sorry, the reason I almost pre-moved h5 is that I expected rook c2. Right, that couldn't have been a check. Idiot. Then I'm just an idiot. I saw the wrong move. It was intense endgame. Maybe it was intense for you. It wasn't for me. For me, it was making moves, trying to stall for time. I had bishop takes f3. Well, yeah, I had all kinds of winning moves. Yeah, all kinds of winning moves. Okay, so at the end of the day, sorry, I digress. What happened with the tournament? Let's see. So we've got Theodoritsky and Mate Killing both on 5 out of 5. Sorry, 5.5 out of 6, which is, I guess they drew amongst themselves. And Lerner is in 3rd with 4 points. Congratulations. Kartik or KS with 4 points in 4th. Rishkan with 3 points in 5th. Garlic in 7th. Saad in 8th. Yogo in 9th. King Taylor in 10th. Lecky 11th. Stock Arowana. Funny. I guess they were not there when the tournament began, and I'm not recognizing that nickname, to be honest. In 12th. Wissing Boy in 13th. Nemesis. I'm not sure if they played the game. Can we start a new tournament? Nah, my friend, we have just this one. We have just this one, my friend, I'm afraid. But they happen every week, so it's very easy to find us when we do have them. So there you go. There you go. Bye, everyone. Well, the stream isn't ended. Like, I know a tournament is a thing, but what sometimes baffles me is that people come to play in a tournament, and then as soon as the tournament ends, they leave the stream. Why? Why would you leave the stream? We're still not done yet. I'm gonna play some more games. But yeah, sure. If you need to go, then do feel free to go. Don't forget to leave a like, though. That's the most important thing, and click that notification bell as well. But yeah, whenever any tournament ends, we always get like a dip in viewership, and I'm like, shame on you. Why are you leaving before we stop? Can we play one more match? I'm afraid not, because we played in a tournament, and still I have, for example, Stock Arowana just challenged me, and I haven't played in Stock Arowana in a tournament. So according to my own rules, I need to play them. But usually on Sunday, when you get to play with me in a tourney, I don't play again. Samish attack. Interesting decision. I don't like playing against the Samish, to be perfectly honest. Sorry, I need to finish the Celeste. If only I knew what that was, so I can't stay. Yeah, sure. Whatever you need to do. I just don't know what Celeste is. What the hell is that? Some sort of game. All right. So let's take this pawn. Samish attack is a bit unorthodox, and honestly, when I play someone who is, I'm gonna go to bed. Bye. All right, human. Also, thank you for coming, and I do look forward to having you on some of the next streams as well. But I do encourage everyone, like, not to leave. Yeah. Strawberry Jam is a mod for the game Celeste. I don't know what Celeste is! I don't know what Celeste is. What the hell is this? It doesn't help. It's not very helpful information. Alright, so our friend is trying to, like, trick. Let's see how that works. Let's see how that works. Equal materials so far. A couple of weaknesses by the king's side. But so far so good. I still have the bishop to compensate for those weaknesses. Also, why I have to go sleep, it's 12 here. 12 is nothing. 12 is literally nothing. But yeah, I wish you the best of night. I wish you some good rest. And hopefully I'll see you soon. Chasing a bird in space race reviving then grandma. That's very eventful. That's very eventful to say the least. Very eventful. Alright, so we managed to take a pawn there, which is nice. How about we try and develop on that? But how? I don't want to exchange my awesome bishop for that knight and leave myself with a bunch of dark squared weaknesses. I need to protect this knight, so let's do this. Let's do this, shall we? We're protecting the knight, and we are putting a queen in a bit of a sus situation. Okay, I won't leave, I probably won't chat. It's up to you, my friend, it's up to you. It's up to you. So, okay, let's exchange a couple of pieces, sure. Since we are in a position where we're a pawn up, we can exchange. I'm threatening this bishop, and this bishop doesn't have that much of a choice, really. Like, has to go there, for example. Yeah. I can try and disrupt that bishop once again. I can try. The question is, do I want to? Probably not yet. I want to play a move such as this one first instead. I want to try to support this bishop for one. On top of that, I want to double up my rooks. You know, happy days. Happy days. And now I ask questions of this bishop because the bishop is pinned. The bishop is pinned. Stock wasn't able to deal with that sort of possible threat. And now that I'm attacking this bishop and the pawn is of course defended, the bishop can't really do much. Yeah, I'll take that with a pawn, please. And I'll take that. The bishop isn't really hanging. Well, it is hanging technically, but we just took a free rook. So, and now we can do something like this. We can make this battery threaten some stuff. It's not going to be mates on h2 because the king of course has some squares. But yeah, more so I am protecting my bishop, making myself a bit more solid. And I'm looking at this pawn as well as this queen. So the exchange takes place. That is all good. And I don't know. Let's play in a very conservative fashion. It's not the most active rook out there, but with the piece up, I would rather not drop any silly material. I just, you know, secure everything and then develop without having to like drop pieces and stuff. And it's also like 9 seconds against 25. Let me retreat with my bishop. Let me put it there. Let me play the king there. Do this as well. Okay. Some checks are fine. This is all okay. I can do a check of my own. Take this. do another check, and yeah, just wins on time. Good night, stream. Good night, Rishkan. Good night. Good night. Thank you for joining. And don't forget, if you want to join some of the following streams, which are most welcome to do, you know, leave a like, subscribe, make sure the notification bell is on so I can play you next time when I do stream, which is on Tuesday. In the meantime, you know, good game, Stock, good game. I think you held pretty well for a 900. It all started actually with a rather innocuous blunder of a pawn. So that after the pawn was blundered, everything sort of fell apart. Wait, stream end? Stream didn't end in my, as far as I can see. We had some connection problems once, but the stream didn't end. Yeah, so Snom, did you want to play? I can play you before I leave, if you so wish. If not, then I guess we're gonna end the stream right there and then. I remember that you maybe wanted to play. You're still here. I am subscribed till the 60th day. I'm not sure what that means. Thing that you did. Stream end. Why are you saying stream end? The stream hasn't ended, not as far as I know. A black bet isn't like, well, what can you do? What can you do? All right, so yeah, now I guess is the time where I'm going to actually end it, because yeah, I haven't honestly enjoyed that much. Like, I haven't enjoyed playing that much because I'm still recovering. Like I said 10 times now from the birthday party. I'm not just at my best. The tournament wasn't great, and yeah, I'm just hoping to be better on Tuesday. And it doesn't help that I've got my, like, I injured my back. It really hurts. My back really hurts, and hopefully it's not going to at some point in the future. Alright, so I wish you all the best, my beautiful people, for the rest of the week, which isn't much for most of you. Some the week already ended. I wish you all the best for the start of the week, the exams, your work, and all that sort of jazz. Before the stream ends, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, notification bell, that sort of stuff, and I will see you on Tuesday. On Tuesday, 5 PM UTC, adjust to your time zone. I'll be very much looking forward to seeing you there. Bye bye, people. See ya. Talk to you later. Much love.